off a daily fantasy. His number too high, then I'm probably fading him. He been on the road, he gon' eat up my salary. I hit up by, he gon' lie before lock. Play back to back, then I probably won't pick on the DFS bachelor, good as it gets. Build a few liners and hit me a leg. He had a good game, but it might be a trick. Log in the Slack so I know who to pick. Sharing our liners, we all gon' get rich. New to this game, you should come to the pad. You might want some cash and get a good laugh. DFS sports, we gon' run up a bag. He heard every game and it's making me mad. You buying your lineups, I think you a cheater. DFS bachelor, he the new leader. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Bachelor Pad. I am your host, who needs a haircut, the DFS Bachelor. We're going to go over our fantasy draft NBA picks for Friday, February 28th. It's a 10-game slate, and as usual, we have our core five here early in the morning that we think can do well tonight. First things first, thank you for all your support. I truly do appreciate all your kind words, just making me a part of your day every day, participating in the giveaways, etc. I truly do appreciate all of that. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the team. Cheers to you all. Grab a coffee and Bailey's. I hope you enjoy all the shows that we put out today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you are so inclined to do so. Also, by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment in the comment section, you qualify for our weekly $25 PayPal giveaway. And as usual, if you comment with your fantasy draft username, you qualify for our weekly drawing every Friday. Today, we're giving away 2 entries into the $25 15,000 pick and roll on fantasy draft. So it's worthwhile. If you do not yet have a fantasy draft account, go to FantasyDraft.com, enter promo code DFS Bachelor, create your account. Absolutely free to create an account. Comment with your fantasy draft username in the comment section. We are going to announce those winners here shortly. For those of you who are new, Fantasy Draft is rake-free DFS, and what that means simply is that all of your entry fees go directly back into the prize pool. It's a lot of fun. We've had a ton of success. Lots of people have signed up and are playing on Fantasy Draft and having a great time. It's a lot of fun. You have a better chance at winning, and you have a better chance at winning more due to there being no rake. So it's a lot of fun. FantasyDraft.com. Enter promo code DFS Bachelor. One quick side note, just for those of you who are new, it has double the salary cap of DraftKings. So when you see a player at $11,600, for example, that's the equivalent of being $5,800 on DraftKings, just kind of giving you an idea. So before I forget, because I am getting old, and I do tend to forget things, our 2 winners today into the $25 entry, $15,000 pick and roll for tonight. You guys will see this in your account later this afternoon. Vanilla Falcon 123 and Key Jester. Congratulations to you two. Well done. And that'll be in your account later on today. Congratulations again. Don't forget, comment with your fantasy draft username. It's that simple. So let's get after our picks. Right at the top, we've got Trae Young. Now, I do like Luka a lot too. We just have to make sure he's going to play. We'll get to why I like Luka here in a moment when we get to Goran Dragic. But Trae Young is 19,100 on fantasy draft, so about the equivalent of 95.50. Today on DraftKings, he's 10,500. In terms of fantasy draft scoring, Brooklyn is 25th in fantasy draft scoring against opposing guards. Overall, against point guards, Brooklyn is 23rd. When you look at his last 3 games against Brooklyn, all Trae Young has done is put up a 57, a 61, and a 67. He's in a big spot tonight, smash spot against a bad defense in Brooklyn. I like Trae Young an awful lot. Excuse me. Next at guard is Goran Dragic. Now, some of you might be like, Goran Dragic, really? He's 11.6, so that's the equivalent of about 5,800 on DraftKings. He's actually priced up at 6,100 on DraftKings. There's a very particular reason for that. With Luka Doncic coming into town, tonight is Slovenian night in Miami. The Slovenians rooting for Luka and Goran Dragic, their country mates, they come out in droves to the arena. The last time they had this game, all Goran Dragic did was put up a 60. It's a huge atmosphere, a huge Slovenian atmosphere. Goran Dragic is going to see extra playing time, and he's definitely going to see extra usage. He's going to be amped up for this game, as will Luka Doncic. So if Luka plays, I really like Luka a lot. I'm telling you, the atmosphere for this game, it's a crazy night down at America Airlines Arena. A lot of fun, the Slovenia night. I'll be watching that one on TV. In terms of fantasy draft scoring, Dallas 17th against opposing guards. Overall, against point guards, they are 9th. But again, special night for Dragic and for Luka. Luka's dealing with that thumb issue. We'll have to see if he does indeed play, but I really like Goran Dragic in that scenario tonight. Just a little bit of a narrative that really inspires him, and the last time it happened, you will take that 60 from Goran Dragic. At /center, DeAndre Ayton. Dude just putting up huge numbers. He's 15-4 on fantasy drafts. You're getting him for about 7,700 on DraftKings. He's actually priced at 8,100 on DraftKings. Against /centers, Detroit is 19th in terms of fantasy draft scoring. Overall, against centers, they are 20th in the league. He's played Detroit 3 times. In 2 of those games, he has at least a 50 and a 56. No one on Detroit that can deal with DeAndre Ayton, Christian Wood, and Thon Maker, and no, they just have no one who can deal with him. DeAndre Ayton should be primed for a big night tonight. No Kelly Oubre for probably the rest of the year for Phoenix, means even more usage for their other scorers out there. I like DeAndre Ayton an awful lot tonight. Next, in a pace-up game against New Orleans, with Andre Drummond already being ruled out, I like Larry Nance Jr. He's 11-3 on fantasy draft. That's the equivalent of what, about 5,600 on DraftKings today. He's 5,900 on DraftKings. New Orleans against /centers on fantasy draft is allowing the 3rd most fantasy draft points against those positions. In terms of their defense against power forwards, they are 26th in the league. All he did the last time he played New Orleans was put up a 47. The minute should be around the 30s. I still think he's underpriced. I like Larry Nance in a paced-up game against New Orleans tonight. And finally, coming back with a little bit of Brooklyn action against Atlanta, a player that I think is too cheap tonight, and that's Jarrett Allen. He is 10,300 on fantasy draft, 5,100 on DraftKings. Atlanta is 10th against /centers in terms of fantasy draft scoring, but in terms of defending centers, power forward centers, they're allowing the 3rd most fantasy points in the league to that position. In his last 4 games against Atlanta, all Jarrett Allen has done is put up a 43, a 50, a 24, and a 32. I know his minutes have been fluctuating. He tends to get himself into stupid foul trouble, and then DeAndre Jordan comes in. Jarrett Allen shouldn't have that problem tonight against Atlanta. You worry a little bit about John Collins, but it's a matchup that Jarrett Allen likes. He's got big-time upside at that price. I can certainly go with him this evening. That's what she said. So, if you go with that core 5 of Trae Young, Dragic, Ayton, Nance, Jarrett Allen, that still leaves you $10,766 per player. It's plenty of salary to make the rest of your roster. There's plenty of value. Value's going to open up throughout the day. It's a 10-game slate. So be sure to follow me on Twitter at DFS Bachelor. Follow somebody. Keep your head on a swivel. This is the time of year where crazy things are going to happen. There's going to be late scratches. Thank you, Andrew Wiggins, for that last night. Just a lot of those things are going to happen. So make sure you're as up to date, up to the minute as you can possibly be, especially if you're playing a substantial amount of money. Just really need to be paying attention to all of that. Congratulations again to our winners, Vanilla Falcon 123 and Key Jester. You'll see those in your account here shortly. Also, don't forget to qualify for next week's drawing. That's simple. Comment with your Fantasy Draft username. Go to FantasyDraft.com. Enter promo code DFS Bachelor. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Cheers again to you all. I appreciate you all so much. Good luck tonight. May the fantasy gods be with you. We'll see you here in just a little bit with our other NBA video covering the other sites as well. And I'm going to try to squeeze in time for an XFL video later on this evening if I have the time. Thank you all again so much. Goodbye, folks.